One of the enduring images of the folklore of American West is the lawman and his horse. The mounted patrol carries on this tradition. In today's high specialized world of law enforcement, the mounted patrol is still the most effective instrument of crowd control. Each officer and his horse is matched up for a long-term relationship, and they have a training day together every week. Sergeant Clyde Conley explains the program.
In 1988, when they decided that a full-time mounted unit would be a viable tool for police work, they provided the money and they bought the land that we're on now, and through some donations of some very generous people, we built a 40-horse barn here. All the horses they needed, all the saddles, all the tack, 8 trucks and trailers to get the mounted unit to where they needed to go.
Randy, you guys want to take your halters off and put them on the fence?
What we'll do on these training days is we've got a fairly regular routine where we'll warm them up first, and we'll take about a half hour or so, 45 minutes to warm them up and get the officers relaxed and the horses relaxed, and then we'll go into some little bit more aggressive stuff. When we push a crowd, we do everything on skirmish line. So we have different methods of getting into a skirmish line.
Still! Ho! Call the twos from the right. Call them right. Ho! Ariano, take them in.
And we ask these horses to do some of the things that we ask them to do, like walk down Broadway Street with buses and trucks going by and jackhammers going off and grates slamming and all this different stuff, horns honking, all this stuff that's going on. This horse has to walk down the street and listen to exactly what the officer has to say to him. So we build it in here and then we take it out on the street.
Right here, these 2 guys right here.
Teams of mounted officers are used as crime suppression units in some areas of the city, often to control drug trafficking.
We got it, Jose.
Very good, very good. This is what I like to see. These horses are paying attention now to the rider. Our goal here is to have them prepared for everything and anything that we can think of out in the field that keeps you safe and in a good position. Does anybody have any questions?
Anytime as mounted unit officers we come in contact with an aggressive person on the ground, we have occasion to use the bow can. The bow can is there for protection of the officer and for protection of the horse. And the horse needs to be conditioned to this, and that's why we do this drill. The natural instinct of the horse is to be afraid of that person on the ground. That person on the ground is a predator. It's coming after them and exerting pressure against the horse. What we have to do is train that horse to go into that pressure so that the officer can use the tool to keep him safe, to keep that person away from the horse. So from 1988 to today, we've developed a very strong unit. When it comes to crowd control, we can move any crowd that needs to be moved. And when we're not doing that, most of the time we'll be doing crime suppression. We're out there making arrests on horseback.
The lawman and his horse is an enduring tradition that still works in today's world.